You've run from foster homes in 6 counties.
I can take care of myself.
When you're 18, give these people a chance, because that's what they're giving you.
This is Billy Batson. Make sure you make him feel at home.
They seem nice, but don't buy it. It gets real Game of Thrones around here. Dude, just messing around. You look at me and you're like, why so dark? You're a disabled foster kid. You've got it all. If you could have one superpower, what would you pick? Everybody chooses flight. You know why?
So they can fly away from this conversation?
No, because heroes fly.
What, you need your fake family to stand up for you? Hey!
Man, sorry about that.
Go, go, go! Grab it! Get out the way!
Billy Batson, I choose you as champion.
Hello?
Say my name so my powers may flow through you.
But I don't know your name, sir.
Shazam.
Are you for real?
Say, okay!
Shazam?
This means Billy!
What is happening?
You're the only person I know that knows anything about this Cape Crusader stuff.
Can I?
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy, right?
What are your superpowers?
Superpowers, dude? I don't even know how to pee in this thing.
You have bullet immunity!
I'm bulletproof.
You're dead.
Sorry about your window, but you're welcome for not getting robbed. Oh, hey, what's up? I'm a superhero.
Hey everybody, what's up? I'm a superhero. So we finally got an official trailer for Shazam. I'm surprised at how polished this looks because they just finished filming a little while ago. So let's break it down. If you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to get all the Comic-Con videos. But what they're doing here is just giving you a version of the origin story from the New 52. It's Jeff Johns' run, so that means the entire Shazam family is going to get powers eventually, but they focus mostly on the Freddie Freeman character. That's this person here. As you can see, he's sort of the entry point for Billy into the world of superheroes. He's the fanboy that has all the Superman, Batman paraphernalia. The Ben Affleck Batarang that he has is just a replica. He didn't actually find that at a crime scene or anything like that. The magazine in his drawer is from after Man of Steel, after the Kryptonian attack, so they're all referencing these previous DC movies, so that gives you an idea of where it's connected. But this is happening after the events of Justice League, just like the events of the Aquaman movie. So with the exception to Wonder Woman, all the DC movies will be taking place further ahead in the timeline. There's a Superman figure here in the background. That's Henry Cavill Superman, obviously, because this is inside the Justice League universe. But this cool little baggie here, it's hard to tell, but what this is it's actually a bullet that bounced off of Superman during Batman v Superman. So someone collected all the bullets that Batman fired at Superman and then sold them on eBay. Freddy ended up buying one of them. So he's just the guy that collects everything superheroes. He's like the Justice League fanboy. There's even a Man of Steel t-shirt that we've seen him in on the set. But they want to give you the Billy Batson backstory too. So in and out of foster homes, he's just trying to make it till he's 18. I love the Game of Thrones reference too. It gives real Game of Thrones in here. It's not going to be total hard knock life. And then just the whole montage of them playing with his powers. So the whole thing here with him getting his powers, the wizard, Djimon Hounsou is actually in the Aquaman movie too as a totally different character. And he's in the Captain Marvel movie that's happening with Brie Larson next year. So within the span of a couple months, he's going to be in 3 separate superhero movies from Marvel and DC. But obviously, you know all about the Wizard. This is the version from the New 52. The main villain, Mark Strong, is Dr. Sivana, but I believe the 7 deadly sins figure into where he gets his powers from, why he's able to stop Billy cold in his tracks when he has the power of Shazam. But the whole idea is them having fun, Superman, big Tom Hanks style. Like, oh my god, I didn't even realize that I had all these superpowers. I'm not sure, let's test them out. There are a couple Easter eggs during the convenience store save too. Soda Cola is actually from DC Comics. There's like another off-brand too, but it's basically the DC Universe version of Coca-Cola. I think the clip does a good job of giving you a vibe for the movie. I've done a couple videos about it so far. There was a live stream they did a little while ago, but the clip does a much better job of selling you on what it actually feels like. But now you can kind of see why they went with Zachary Levi, because some of the roles he's taken in the past are man-children as well, and this is literally a man-child, a child in the body of a superhero. But I do like what they've done with the lightning effects, like when Freddy reaches out to touch the emblem and it crackles just a little bit. They don't really show you a whole lot of the rest of the Shazam family, but part of the message I think that they're trying to sell with this foster families is it's all about the family that you make for yourself, so eventually Billy's family will be the ones to help him take down Dr. Sivana. Henry Cavill wasn't at the Comic-Con panel because he's busy promoting Mission Impossible 6. They didn't say much about him appearing during the movie. They're still pretty tight-lipped about how they're going to incorporate the actual Justice League actors into the Shazam universe, because the way they talk about him, he could go toe-to-toe with Superman, but obviously Billy Batson doesn't know how to use his powers yet. He even can cast spells. Shazam can pretty much do anything magical you could imagine, but it's all about Billy learning to use his powers, so I wouldn't be surprised if they left something for whatever the sequel might end up being. And obviously, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is not going to be Black Adam during this movie either. But after they go through the business of setting up the 7 deadly sins and sort of the mythology of Shazam, then they might start teasing the Fallen One, the champion that I chose before who turned on me. I wouldn't be surprised if they drop another trailer when Aquaman comes in December, where we get to see the rest of the Shazam family and some more of his powers. So if they do say anything more about the characters or how the Justice League is going to figure into this, I'll be sure to add it to those videos. But if you guys didn't see, they also had a short Wonder Woman panel where they aired a clip. There wasn't any dialogue in it, but it was pretty hilarious. It was Wonder Woman in a mall in the 80s because it's Wonder Woman 1984. Wonder Woman saves some children from some dudes with guns and lassos them up with the lasso of truth. It was pretty much like the Justice League scene where she saves all those school children. Then she jumps into the atrium, and then there was a clip of her running really fast down the highway, because I think there was that behind the scenes clip of her running down the freeway earlier, and people were like, is that her in the invisible jet because she had the harness on? It was just the way they were doing the special effects for her fast running. So if there is invisible jet in Wonder Woman 1984, we haven't seen it yet, but because it's the 80s, I'm sure there will be a couple really funny Easter eggs. They said the reason for putting it during the 80s is because Patty Jenkins felt like that was humanity at its best and its worst, its most extreme, because nuclear proliferation had gotten so bad, the Cold War was at its height, so tension was just so crazy and everything was just so extreme. So she felt like it was a really great time to tell a story. But the way they pitched it is that it's not actually a sequel to the first Wonder Woman movie. She says it's supposed to feel like its own special new thing that might have something to do with why Chris Pine is back, but who knows. My Flash Season 5 trailer will post in a couple hours, so as long as you have alerts enabled for my channel, you should see that when it drops. Click here to rewatch that Aquaman trailer a billion more times, and click here for the Venom Comic-Con trailer. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody stay awesome. I'll see you guys tonight.